Hey everybody, on this Theological Tuesday, I'd like to bring you another bad, faulty Christian philosophy that a lot of people follow. You see, I associate myself with the independent fundamental Baptist group. That's what I see is closest to the Bible, so that's just what I follow. But I see this philosophy in a lot of people I run with. And that is the superstitious Christianity. Now, what do I mean by superstitious Christianity? We're Christians, we don't believe in superstition. Actually, we don't believe in superstition, but a lot of Christians are superstitious. How so? I'm not sure if anybody has thought about this, but whenever people say, "Oh, that's the devil's music," or "That's the devil's politician," sometimes it's the case, but that's the devil's. It's the devil's car. It's the devil's whatever. And a lot of preachers are actually really bad about having this philosophy too, because they'll talk about their struggles in the ministry, and the devil will come up to them and whisper in their ear. I'm sorry, but you're not important enough for the devil to personally tempt. I mean, you're just not. Now, what do I mean by not liking the devil's music? Well, with the people who say that's the devil's music, personally, unless it has a pentagram or a goat's head on the album cover, I have a hard time believing it. I mean, yeah, obviously if there's satanic chants in there, or if it carries an obvious demonic message to music or whatever, yes, okay, you have a case there. But just making a blanket statement calling this genre of music the devil's music, that's pretty superstitious to me. And Paul, even it was either Paul or Peter, advised Christians not to follow superstitions and old wives' fables and stuff like that. But I mean, us Christians are guilty of putting Satan on the same level as God. When we say, well, the devil made me do this. Well, the devil did this. The devil's tempting me. Everybody says the devil is tempting them personally. And it takes an omnipotent, omnipresent being to tempt everybody at the same time. But the devil does not have this power. He was a created angel of light. He is not deistic. He doesn't have any kind of deistic existence. Okay, he has no deistic powers. He is just a powerful angel. He is not omnipotent. He is not omnipresent. He can't be everywhere at the same time, and he doesn't tempt everybody at the same time. God is the only one who can talk to each individual person and talk to everybody at the same time, okay? The devil does not have that much power to do all that. So please stop saying this stuff, okay? People, it's driving me insane. The devil doesn't always tempt you. Your flesh tempts you. The flesh can tempt you. The world can tempt you. Demons can tempt you. But the devil himself does not personally tempt you. Unless he deems you that important that he has to tempt you personally. But as far as I know, the only person that was important enough for the devil himself to tempt was Jesus. And until you have the nail prints in your hand, or the nail scars in your hand, whatever you want to say, unless you have all the marks of being Jesus, I'm sorry, but the devil doesn't personally tempt you. Now, please stop saying that he does, because he doesn't. So, I mean, just please avoid this faulty philosophy of Christianity. Don't be superstitious, okay? The devil doesn't personally tempt you, and before you ascribe some adamant being or some thing as being demonic or Satan's whatever, do your research on it first. And then if there is specific demonic references or actual factual demonic influence in that item or genre, then yes, okay, go ahead with it. But don't just make blanket statements calling it Satan's whatever. Because if it was Satan's, he's too greedy to let you have it. With that, I'll remind you to walk a Christian walk and carry a loaded Glock.